What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So it seems as if Blue Devil, he called me by my name. I'm gonna call him by his. It seems as though he wants some more attention. Okay. I noticed that him and Compa Raider apparently have me mixed up with somebody else. But I want to address what Blue Devil said. And he, for the most part, kept it respectful. And I will return the favor, even though he talked about boyfriend, girlfriend. So when you talk about boyfriend and girlfriend, when it comes to me, you can eat my dick, is first of all. So I'm going to keep it as respectful as you did, You're splitting hairs, and we're going to go in order, okay? You're splitting hairs. You're talking about Marvelous. He reported you, right? And from my understanding, you got canceled or whatever happened to you. You got your strike while he was on camera. How did he do it, Telepathically? Was it that Mexica power? He did it through the brain? Or did somebody else do it? I mean, you're going to find out, right? You should have got the email or something. I didn't pay attention to your whole video, Holmes. I skipped around. I really just don't have time to hear everything. But I say this right now for you and for anybody. Anybody that tries to get a channel struck is a fucking rat pussy. Straight up, I don't care who it is. Gunner and I get trolled every single day. We have dudes like Chemo Flicks who will never, we don't know who he is. We don't know, he could be a hoorah as far as we know. And you got people over there celebrating when he puts out a video every single day about Gunner and I. Do we ever report him? No. Do we laugh because some of the shit is funny? Absolutely. You've been in the game long enough to know, Blue Devil. If a motherfucker roasts you and it's funny, you gotta laugh, right? So it has never, ever crossed our minds to report anybody. And if you got reported, whoever reported you, that was punk shit. Don't ever say that I won't keep that same energy. I think that's chicken shit, Holmes. This is our place of work. You don't go in somebody's job and try to get them fired. You got an issue with them, deal with it how you know how to. But you don't bring in the YouTube authorities, right? Okay, so there's that. The fact that someone reported your address, I feel you on that one. I do. But you still ratted. I mean, what other way? You can't say it's when Marv does it or whoever did it for him it's ratting, but when you did it, it's justifiable. And I want to point something out, Holmes. You bragged about chopping up Norby's words. Norby's a square, Holmes. Just a little bit more square than you are, because you pretend, right? You play in the game and shit. But he's a little bit more square than you. And you chopped up his words and then bragged about that you sent it to all the black content creators. And you were so happy that he got canceled. So when we talk about feminine ways, Holmes, let's keep it real, You reported a channel and you chopped up the words of another Mexicano and sent it off. And then when you say that I did a video on the whole Whack 100 thing, I did. And I will do another one. If you start getting out of hand, I will remind people. That video is never going away, Holmes. You said that to this day, and I'm going to tell you something, Holmes, and I know you don't care about the whole Pinto thing, but when I was giving advice to younger homies in the joint, if we were in the oil, and I remember this vividly happening in the oil in Tehachapi, We had to do a vote on somebody. And we had to do it in front of them. Two dudes in the same cell. Because they had been out on that yard too long, right? They weren't supposed to come out to the yard the day they did. They did. We held the vote in front of them. And I told a homie, a younger homie, because all these vatos peed. Me, my celly, my neighbor, and his celly were the only ones that told them vatos to their face. They had an issue coming. One of the homies, little homies, younger homies, was like, hey, Holmes, fuck, I don't know if I did right. And I said, anytime you make a decision and then you second guess it, that's your heart telling you, you fucked up. You made the wrong decision. Learn from it. The fact that you're saying that sometimes you ask yourself, should I have said something? You goddamn right you should have said something. That vato threatened you. I will pull up back. I know where the fuck you're at, and I will pull back over there for you saying what you're saying. And you started stuttering. You had fear in your eyes, eh? We all saw it. And then you say, oh, but you know, that was over the internet. When he was in person, face to face, he said, Raza from Southern California are rats. And what you vatos do? You laughed about it. He said, all the essays from Southern California are allowed to snitch on blacks. You know that's a lie. Everybody that was sitting there with you knew that was a lie, and you fucking let him slide on that. So don't say he was friendly and he was soft when he sat in front of you. If you would have been on the yard and that vato would have said that to your face, and you would have told the homies, hey, Holmes, and the homies would have said, hey, what you talking to that vato for? Oh, he was telling me. What was he telling you? This is exactly what they're going to do. Hey, what was he telling you, eh? Oh, hey, he said that the homies are allowed to snitch. And what the fuck did you say? Oh, I told him it wasn't true. All right, Holmes, good job, eh? They're going to walk off and they're going to say, get a crew, Holmes, and fucking hit this dude. It's crazy to me. This is not the joint. So we don't push. And all you vatos that keep talking about prison shit out here, you make me laugh. Because the ones that do it the most weren't about that. You stayed out here. So talk about what you know out here, Holmes. Okay? Now, this whole shit that happened with Marvin, let me make this abundantly clear. Because apparently you and Compa Raider have comprehension skills that are very, very lacking. Okay? At no point whatsoever, at any time, is it okay for a grown man to have sex with a minor. At no point is that okay. I am somebody who has been involved in attacks on those type of people behind the walls. So all you vatos that talk all that shit and never did nothing to none of them, I don't want to hear it, Holmes. Right? I do not support what was done. When I said I'm not speaking on it, you think I ain't listening still? See, I only know a few years on the streets, right? So when I run into a situation, I process it the way I did in there. You want to speak on something that damn serious, where somebody could wind up losing their damn life over it, you know it. You better know what you're talking about. I did hear what his son said, or what his sons said. I also heard kids that are very upset with their father. I heard what the woman said, that she lied. I'm not going to justify a damn thing. It's not my fucking issue. But the two people that know the truth have said their version. Do I take it 100% fact? No, I don't. Because they have reasons to not tell the truth. I don't know what the truth is, but what I do know is that a 16-year-old girl got impregnated by a 39-year-old man, and I know it's wrong, you know it's wrong, and Marv knows it's wrong. He said it. I'm saying it. It will never be okay. You know, I saw Compa Raider's stupid ass TikTok when he said that Marv is part of my circle. When the fuck you see him on my channel? I don't have that man's phone number. I've never broke bread with that man. But see, it fits your guys' bullshit narrative to try to throw shade on Gunner and I. Two dudes that have been in the joint and been around some serious ass shit where if you make an accusation, you making that accusation better be willing to fulfill that. Because that can become an obligation for opening your mouth. I promise you, I promise everybody seeing this, that if it turns out that he did know, believe a video will come out. Believe that. But again, I don't give a fuck. I don't justify what happened. It was wrong. But getting back to you, Blue Devil, you don't know me, Holmes. Talking about I won't keep the same energy. The fuck? What you see is what you get with me. All that, if somebody goes to court, if a businessman takes another businessman to court, how you you apply that? That's some rat shit. But you can strike somebody when it suits you, and that's not rat shit. Come on, Holmes, listen to what the fuck you're saying, because everybody else is. It's weird, eh? It's weird as fuck. It's not okay. It's not okay whatsoever if somebody else strikes you or puts something in on you, but it's okay under your personal criteria. How was your criteria the same as the next man? Me, again, I have never ever done that to anybody. Eh? And Gunner and I get clowned every day by channels that are dying to get views. They can't. Some of the shit's funny, but we don't report them. We let them do their thing. If people are watching those weirdos that won't show their face, then there's a lane for weirdos that don't show their face that could be a cop. Who knows what they are, but they're supported. So there's your response. And let me say it again so we are abundantly clear. I do not support at all a 16-year-old getting impregnated, having any kind of interactions with a grown-ass man on that type of shit whatsoever. And unlike you guys talking that shit, I've been involved in violent attacks against those kind of people. So, I don't know. You got your response. You get a few views because Dubs mentions you. You'll get a few views. You'll probably get a few because you said my name as well, because people started getting at me, DMing me, hey, this dummy mentioned your name. Hey, this lame. And I'm just repeating the way they look at you. Hey, this lame is talking about you and Gunner. Hey, this clown is talking about you and Gunner. You have an image of yourself, Holmes, that not too many other people have, eh? What you allowed Wack 100 to do in your studio and on the internet, over the internet, the fear that you showed, you'll never live that down, eh? No matter how many other raza content creators you shit on, you peed, eh? You peed. And I don't actually have nothing against you personally, but when you talk about me, you allow me to talk back. So hopefully you got what you wanted out of this. I've said it before, Holmes. If you don't mention my name, you don't mention Gunner's name, we won't mention your name. You are irrelevant to us. You are not a heavyweight on YouTube, eh? You don't get enough views for anyone to believe that you're heavy. You talk about how you can interview this dude and you can interview that dude, and you still don't get no views. You don't have content of your own. So yeah, I talk about Wes Watson. I talk about Big Boy. You've been around long enough to know. When you do a video and people subscribe, people like the video, and you get a lot of views, you do it again. That's what successful YouTubers do. And when you make a video and it doesn't get views, that's your people telling you, I didn't care for that. So I will continue giving my audience, my subscribers, my viewers what they like. You still got to figure out what yours like. Your views are shit. You're all over the place. And every time you talk about Gunner and I, we will remind the gente that you have a lot of high-powered energy when it comes to raza, and we all know behind the scenes why. But when it comes to anyone else that's not raza, I got to check the paperwork. I got to look back. Come on, Holmes. Leave me alone. Leave Gunner alone. And we'll leave you alone. And maybe you'll learn how to be successful stumbling around in the dark. Maybe you'll find something that works for you, eh? But you got what you wanted. And one more time, what happened between Marvelous and that young lady is not acceptable. Stop acting like we said it was. I'm out.